it goes both ways, really, when it comes to inaccuracies, I would say, which is really mind-boggling now in 2024. Why haven't we figured this thing out?
A controversy at checkout. For years, retailers across the nation, including here in the Queen City, have been replacing human clerks with technology.
The self-checkout lanes have been deemed as a convenient way for shoppers to pay for their goods while also saving businesses labor costs. But as Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young explains tonight why some retailers and shoppers are just checked out of self-checkout.
There are things in life we want to do, and other things we simply can't avoid.
They were like, this is the weirdest thing. You hate shopping.
What was once a menial task for Melissa Thompson has become her favorite part of the day.
Do you enjoy shopping? I do. I love it. I love what I do.
In a lifetime, the average person spends 9 whole months grocery shopping. For Melissa, it's definitely much more than that.
Honestly, it was something to do.
Down aisles, through the produce section, hopping from shelf to shelf with a list as her guide.
You don't have to think about it a lot.
That's because she's not shopping for herself. After quitting her corporate office job in 2020, she started her own business, Elite Market Shops. With her logo on display, Melissa is a professional personal shopper.
I think I just like helping people. I think it makes me feel good to know that I took something off of someone's plate today.
Melissa has turned an errand into a career. And with her time spent inside supermarkets, she's also experienced the downsides of navigating a grocery aisle.
It is the long line to check out.
It's always been a struggle to get people to exit the store as quickly as possible. So over the last, I'd say 20 years, grocers have experienced with different models to make sure that consumers leave as quickly as possible to pay for their food.
In the 1980s, a handful of retailers introduced the concept of self-checkout. It's come a long way in 40 years, but the intentions remain. Getting customers in and out as quickly as possible while simultaneously cutting down labor costs.
They also became more popular because they were more reliable. I mean, self-checkouts do show up for work.
Sylvain Chalebois has spent years researching self-checkout. His findings show while the technology has selling points for both shoppers and retailers, there's a downside of removing the human element.
The experience can be frustrating for a variety of reasons for consumers. For example,
Remove all purchased items.
the label, the code itself cannot be read, so you need assistance.
Remove all purchased items.
You don't know how to apply the discount yourself. Sometimes, actually, when you read the code, the wrong price comes up.
All cons for the buyer, but in recent years, retailers have faced challenges too. An analysis by LendingTree shows nearly 70% of shoppers think self-checkout lanes make stealing easier. 15% admit to doing so. And studies show there's likely an even larger number of people stealing without even realizing it.
Self-checkout does lead to a lot of theft.
Grabango, a tech company based in California, found self-checkout is a significant driver of shrink, another word for lost inventory. According to their findings, the do-it-yourself method creates 16 times more loss than traditional cashiers.
So there's a lot of money, particularly in a thin margin business like retail, that's really kind of walking out of the store in ways that I don't think most retailers even understand.
Some are now choosing to remove the lanes altogether. Walmart, Costco, Wegmans, and most recently Dollar General have revised their self-checkout strategies. Others, like Harris Teeter, have added security cameras over each individual kiosk.
I know that they have theft issues, and you do feel like you're being watched. So it's a little uncomfortable on several levels.
Grabango claims it has a fix. The tech company is looking to use technology like sensors and artificial intelligence to remove the checkout process altogether.
Ultimately, our goal is just to eliminate that line so you can go grab your stuff, shop like you need, and then just tap your card or swipe an app and walk out of the store.
There's no question this shopping experience is changing, and retailers are likely to continue leaning on technology to enhance the decades-long frustration over checkout. And if self-checkout isn't the solution, there will likely be another.
I do think it's coming, and I don't look forward to it.
For Melissa, it's not the money or the satisfaction of crossing off a long list that makes her enjoy what she does. It's the interactions with people that keep her coming back.
I work by myself. I'm not in an office. And a lot of my human contact comes from being in the store, getting to know the employees, saying hi, having a conversation. And that will be missed.
Reporting in Charlotte, Taylor Young, Queen City News.